Well, right now, when we're recording it, it's April 28th. By the time this comes out and we get to this part of the clip, it will be May 5th, which is the start of Diddy's trial.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
It's that quick. Here's what's interesting. I know someone that's close to this case, and they told me something very interesting.
What?
They said that this case is 100% beatable, but it needs to be pushed back like a year. The lawyers have to have their time to do their job. And also, I heard that Diddy was kind of being cheap about, like, you know, just going all out on his legal team and stuff like that. And certain lawyers just said, nah, we're good. And at the end of the day, he thinks, the person I talked to, thinks that Diddy will probably lose the case because he's trying to rush it too fast. In the same way, remember he kept filing all those like bond hearings one after another. They kept getting denied one after another. So had he just waited, and I remember I put this out like, oh, you know, Vlad wants a black man to spend another year in jail. It's like, no, I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying he's facing 20 years.
This is what people got to understand, man. With the feds, they don't care what color you are, what religion. If you fuck with them, they just coming for you, bro. So they don't care about your money means nothing in the feds, bro. So at the end of the day, you see no bond, right? Because they look at you as what? A flight risk, right? And that's number one. Once they feel you a flight risk, you can fly to another country where they might not go. Or might, you know what I'm saying? Dubai or somewhere.
No, they'll take you back to Dubai, but if you go to, like, let's say Russia,
yeah,
you're free and clear.
Yeah, you're free and clear.
Colombia, I think.
So
Iran.
Yeah, so any motherfucker with money, you're a flight risk. That's number one. Number two is the feds. They do what they want. They want you to go in there and chase some of that, take some of that MDC slop in that motherfucker. No filet mignon and shrimp for you, right? They like to make example out of artists and niggas with money. That's what they do. Motherfuckers get promotions off of that, right? They get higher ups get praise. So you gotta understand, in the business we're in, and I don't care what color you are, what religion, but you know, if you're black, you know, sometimes you know they'll get on you. But they got the other guys for the same charge. What's them guys that have the clothing line, the Arab pot? What is it? I don't know what it is, but they got a charge too. But they did get bail. You know what I'm saying? But they look at Diddy as probably like a flight risk. No matter what, man, just know, when you get a certain amount of money or a certain amount of status, people's watching you. That's it. And if you give them reason to come fuck with you, innocent or guilty, right? Because we're innocent till proven guilty.
Yeah.
Right? If you give them a reason to come fuck with you, they're going to come fuck with you.
Well, yeah, I heard they gave Diddy a plea deal and he turned it down. Look, I think he could beat it. I think he potentially could beat this case because I think the case is somewhat flimsy. I feel that what they're charging him for is some shit that everyone pretty much was cool with. I don't think anyone was really being forced to do anything against their will. When it comes to the
feds, I think there's not really beating them. You're beating them is probably time served and the inside, where they're like no bail and maybe, you know, time served and some probation of some sort. That's beating the feds. It's going to always be on your record. You know what I'm saying? That's beating him. Maybe he'll get time served, maybe, but he only been in there for how long? Maybe 2-3 years, maybe 2 years.
Who, did he?
Yeah, how long he been there? A year and a half, couple of months? How long it's been? It's not been that long. Feel long. When you're locked up in there, time goes a little slower.
Diddy got arrested on September 16, 2024. So he's been there about 9 months.
Oh, damn, it feels like he's been locked up.
No, like 6 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, like 5 months.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. You know, time flies so fast. 5 years feel like 10 years. If you do a 5-year bid, it feel like you did a 10-year bid. Because time be flying so fast that it felt like he been going for like 2-3 years. Damn, it's only 9 months. Damn.
Yeah, I remember I just, when I interviewed Go Yayo and I put you guys on the phone together.
Yeah, shout out to Go Yayo.
Yayo said the hardest
I already said
time.
he didn't get his name from me, though.
Huh?
I heard he say, fuck no, I didn't get my name from you.
No, he said he did it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's talking about cocaine.
Yeah.
I mean, Yayo was a term
Yayo
before.
was a term, yeah.
Yeah, Scarface.
Yeah, that's where I got my name from.
Yeah,
but watching Scarface a million times. Huh?
What he said was the hardest time is like the beginning and the end. In the middle, when you know you got some years, it's cool, you let it go. In the beginning, you're freaking out. And at the end, it's like getting closer and closer. So you're like, every moment is like, you're stressed out.
I mean, for me, shout out to Pistol Pete. I'm about to do his show, Dog in the Yard, right?
Okay.
But for me, it's like, I'll do it, but it's like, there's niggas that did real bids. Like, I did a skid bid. You know what I mean? What Tay-K is going to do?
80 years.
That's a
bid.
Yeah, that's like, when you come back from court with a bid like that, you don't want to talk to nobody. Like, I've seen niggas in jail, like, blow trial, get 20. But when you hit 80, get an 80, 90, you hear those kind of packs, you just realize, damn, I'm living here for the rest of my life.
Yo, listen, I remember
For me, I did a skid bid. So Go Yayo was going for like, those are what you call...
like 4 years, yeah.
That's to a lot of niggas, that's like a skid bid. You can't be in jail. Like, to a lot of niggas, like to my man, Deadeye, he just told me, man, that's 51 months. But compared to what could have really happened to him, like, you just like, all right, cool.
Listen, when I interviewed Elise Sadiq, right, he talked about how he went to court and the DA's talking to the judge and the DA recommends 99 years. And he screams out, bitch, who are you talking to? And his lawyer was like, you cannot do this in court.
Yo.
Like, stop. Like, you're gonna...
You know, when you watch some court shows, motherfucker just drop out. He hear that shit.
He said 99 years.
100 years? And the feds are so crazy because, they'd be like, 300-400 months. So you start doing the math, they don't say years in the feds. They just say the months. That's the fucked up thing, right? When they say the months. Like, what the? He just said 500 years. How much is that? 500 months.
Yeah.
What's that?